Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere program. You just caught me in the middle of trying to set up the last bit of my automation here. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Boom. So I just set this up to request the graphene and drop it into the storage chest. So this now can pretty much fully automatically build. I have to top it up with steel and titanium, or titanium still, but other than that it's good. But this graphene is now on the network, and this becomes really important for us later. And the reason it becomes important is, fly over here, try and find this tab. I think I need to drop some loving robot drone things in it. Is we actually need a lot of this. The reason for it is we're going to sort out on solar cells today, and that requires graphene and basically copper, iron and silicon. So the circuit boards are going to be really straightforward here. We're just going to find a spot probably on this planet somewhere just to make circuit boards and drop it into one of those. We just need to find a good copper and iron vein, and we'll get that done. When we get the interplanetary logistics sorted though, and we can actually build it, then it makes a lot more sense to start putting it in there and shipping it around, because there's no, if you look over here, there's zero silicon and there's zero titanium. But on our other planet, which is the one on the inside here, we have a bucket load of silicon and we have enough titanium. But we don't have any, what's it called? Oil. So we can't make the graphene. But we can make these and we can export them, and we can also make the circuit boards here. So we'll set up a lot of our industrial manufacturing over on this planet. But we're in temporary realm again, so we need to do it. So first things first, let's see if we can find a suitable location for... Well, there's a lot of oil there actually. What do we want? We want a bit of land mass. Oh, hello, crystals. We want a bit of land mass, but what we really want is iron and copper. And what we got here? This looks like a good location just here, right? Iron, copper, iron. Yeah, seems not too bad. Right, welcome back. So I've managed to get this up and working. I think it's fair to say, massively overdone it on the prism generation, but now it's good enough. So what we want to do now is find the iron and copper. I'm probably going to ignore that iron vein because it's a bit close and just go for these two. And hopefully this will be enough to get us going on circuits. This isn't going to be a permanent circuit build, but it does need to be a bigger one than what we've got currently. Alright, welcome back. So I've managed to set up the smelting array for the copper and the iron, and I've just started to think about how I'm going to do this. So what I want is copper and iron on the outside and the goods coming out in the middle. Okay, so I've got copper now on the outside, iron in the middle. Come on. Perfect. So that's not too bad. And we just need to copy this pattern down, and that will give us almost everything that we need. Let's control C that, click it. Let's get rid of the belts because we've got those placed. So we get 2, that's 4, that's 8. And let's get some power down, because this is going to be a little bit special. That one can go there. This seems to be enough. Can we copy this whole design actually? If we come here, because what's really handy about this is it's 2 inputs and 1 output. Boom. So we do this and rotate it. Let's do something like that. Saves me a bit of effort. I don't have to go building anything again. So let's try this. So that means that this would have to come in to one of these, like this. I should be able to get that onto there, like that. There we go. So now everything we need to do here, change these recipes. And we want to be, what are we making in this one? It's these, isn't it? Photon combiners. So can I copy that onto there? Alright, so that should all be done. I'm going to leave plenty of space. I've got plenty of space here if I need to extend it, but I think we'll be okay for now. We just get this connected up. And the question is, what else do we need? We just need these. And that, my friend, is an easy one to solve. So we come all the way over here. We want to leave plenty of room. And we just push 6. We've got one of these in our inventory. Let's drop that down here. And while we're at it, let's grab a power pole to get over here as well. Because what I can do in here is just request these. Demand. And yes, I would like you to have not quite all of them, but maybe half. And this, I'm hoping, will bring some over from wherever it's getting made. And if we go back to here, I should be able to just grab these. Bring them all the way along here. And if I was to, let's say we start here. Well, not there, obviously, but here. Like so. That gives us these and those. And we grab our constructor thingamajigs. Drop one on each side. I do something different this time. I'm going to put the outputs on the outside. And we probably only need this one. Let's say that's an output and that's an output. And then we combine those later. And as such, we can go like this. Like this. Come on. Like this. And we'll do the fast ones on the inside. So one in, one in, one in, one in. So that's in, out, in, out, and out. Get a power pole down. Because we are short on power again, it seems. Something like that should be well covered. So if we select solar cells in here, then I'm hoping this is going to work. We just Control C to copy that. Get rid of the belts and the power pole, and just press Control V. Hey, this looks not too bad, right? We would just need to take from here then. No, press the right buttons. Yes, number 1. You come down here and go this way. In theory, this will work. What's lacking here? Oh, we didn't finish building the conveyors over here. So let's get these built. Just stand around idle for a second while it does what it needs to. And I'll just grab a slug of water. Ah, fresh, warm water. Really should have got fresh water. Okay, so that is absolutely putting some stuff out. Not as quick as I'd like, but it is doing it. A few more belts to place over here. I guess those. In theory, start making. Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, so I do not know if that's enough. So what I'm going to do now is let's grab this. I'm just going to bring it along here, the water, because I'm not going to go any further than that. And then we'll stop here. We'll bring this one up to here. And then can I get one of these in a convenient location that is the right way around? Not 100% convenient. Do I have any landfill? Because I would really like for this to be where I'm placing it. 3, 7, go. Okay, this is fine. So what we'll do now is we'll take this one in. Take this one in. We'll grab this belt and we'll come out to here. And you can go from there all the way in to there. So now we've got a few solar cells being built, I hope. Do I have any more robot-y fly drone things? No, but I can make 20, so let's make them before we disappear. And if I grab a bit of iron, I might even be able to make some more. Oh, as long as I don't hit escape too much. I'm a little bit concerned that these crystal plasma things are coming through pretty slow. But before we let that be a problem, let's just steal a load of iron. I don't know, maybe 100 bits of iron, if we can grab it quick enough. And no. So while one knows, what is the slowdown here? It is not the input of materials, it is absolutely the output. So Control C, we'll grab these like this, get rid of the belts. So this is definitely not coming out as quick as I would like. Oh, now that is a problem. So we want to build these belts for further down ourselves, right? So let's continue this to here. We'll continue this to here. And we'll continue this to here as well. And that one to here. Right, while that's building, let's set this one to solar cells so it starts ingesting. And yes, you are to supply those. Now can I paste? No, because you still haven't done the belts. Come on. Perfect. So now let's do that, 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 that. Let's get these power supplies in. I'm currently happy with this. And this is absolutely going to fill up with solar cells, which is fantastic. So that's the first bit done. What we need to do now is, I guess, I can't make, I've got some of these actually. I might be able to just steal some to make yellow science. Because what do I need for this? If I was to get rid of that and get rid of that and just put this in. I mean, can I? Oh no, I have to do this one first, right? So I would need 80 yellow. It's only 200 yellow. Okay, so what do I need to make yellow? It's this one that's the problem. Titanium crystal. Do I have 200 of those little yellow things? Now, let's leave this juicing away. What have we got here? This is our science. That means base is over here. Now, somewhere around... Hang on, I'm lost. I can't be lost. Can I? I can. Here. Stand here. In here, do I have 200 of those little gems? I have 154, 164. That is not enough. But let's grab some titanium, because I can at least make some of these silencers. That's not what I meant to do. So, I should be able to make these, right? Let's make as many of these as we can. Oh wow, we need much more titanium. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Alright, so that's going to make us a number of the diamonds we need. What about these? That is just energized graphite, so I can absolutely just manually craft this as well. Because I believe our limping power supply managed to stop limping long enough to store some up. So I should... Cannot make and replicate. Okay, so I need a little factory for this, but that's fine. We are the king of random factories, and where better to place one than in the middle of nowhere. So let's grab a fancy one. Drop that down. So in theory, if I want to make... Oh, don't tell me it's made in a smelter. It's made in a smelter, isn't it? I bet it's made in a smelter. Because why bloody not? Right, so I think the easiest way to sort this out temporarily is to grab this, drop it here. And if we just grab one of these, go this way. Of course, it's too close. It's grid lines and everything, but apparently that one's too close. Let's put this one a little bit further away. Right, so we grab you to there. And you to there. And we drop this full of graphite. And then in theory, we should be able to set a filter on this one to be this. And that should hopefully keep producing. Let's upgrade both of those. Excellent. So that is producing nicely. If I grab a little bit more of this, maybe this much. This will happily sit there now and just make diamonds. So let's leave that doing what it does best. We have made 63. That is not enough. And what they've made in an assembler? Please tell me they made an assembler. Assembler. Can I automate this? So can I make a little plastic factory? Where's plastic? So if I get a chemical facility down, do I have any? I'm going to assume I do not. Of course not. So can I make one? Building, chemical. Oh, one is perfect. Can I change the order of these? No. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a play around and see if I can make a little factory to make the yellow gems. If I can, it will make things easier, but I don't want to spend too much time automating it. And the reason for that is because all of this is getting rebuilt. Everything you see here is temporary, which is a bit weird to say, but there's no need for it to be here. And now I've got these, I can also queue up yellow, I believe. Yeah. So I can make a bucket ton of yellow science, which will allow me to progress this one and hopefully this. Fingers crossed. I'll bring you back in a second when I understand what I'm going to do here, and we'll crack on. I kind of have a plan, like half a plan. I need at least 3 more of these. Now, these turn straight into the diamonds, I believe, with... yeah, the yellow crystals. Okay, so that's good. And this should make the yellow crystals, I think. So let's have a go. If I grab one of these. I want to stick this as close to this as I can. Let's have a go. I want to make these fellas. I need water, light oil, plastic. Now, light oil is here, plastic is here, so let's get these inbound. I've run out of fast ones, but it shouldn't be too much problem. And 3. Okay. Somewhat good. So that's those. Now if I can get water onto this one, then in theory, we should be okay. Now, where if I was a water pump, where would I be? I'd be here. So, where can I place you? Perfect. I was hoping I could get it just there. Now, let's grab one of these. And let's get some power down here as well. Because everything along here is going to need power. I would like to avoid foundational support if I can help it. And let's see if we can get that on there. So, that's got water now coming out. Let's grab one of these. So that should give it everything it needs to start making those. And it does. Okay. So, let's just get rid of this because it's in the way. And let's put this out onto here. So now I've got those little things coming out. So I've got these. I want to make these, so I need titanium. And what do I need for those? That is just over. Okay. So if I was to take this one and bring it along here like this, and let's get some of these little factory things. It's something like this, something like this, and we want to make these. Okay, shift back. So in theory, I should be able to pull these in from here, like this. The only other thing I need is plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it from here. That's what I'm going to do. So you coming out of there to number 3. I'd like you to go up, go over this thing, then come back down, and then I'd like you to come this way along here. Oh no, I've run out of belts again. I'm on the struggle bus for belts. I keep grabbing them, but I'm doing a lot of building, I guess. Let's come back. So the intergalactic ones, I think, have the same footprint as these bigger ones. So if I do that and just grab these sorters to throw into here, then in theory that would be everything it needs, assuming this was available on the network and it's in demand. Okay, so if that was in demand, then it would come here. I'm gonna have to. I realise I'm gonna have to go over now with that, but that's easy to fix. Let's drop that in there. And if I were to have a load of this, that I could get into one of these temporarily. Oh no, I don't want to do it temporarily, right? Could I just do a box? Actually, I can just drop it in here. Yoink. Yeah, can I do that? I can. Okay, so let's get a bit closer to that so I can click on it. Grab the last of that. That's the last of my titanium. So hopefully this is enough to get me over the hurdle of not having any. That is putting out there. These are now making the crystally doodahs. Yes, okay. That's half of it done. So all I've got to do now is smelt this stuff. And we're laughing. So, how are we going to do that? If I delete these belts here, and then we just continue, I think, from the same height, like this. Let's go back up. Certainly same height to... Come on. Oh my god. It is not happy. Same height to there. And then we go down. What I'm thinking is if we were to take a belt on the back of this one, it's gradually coming together, and do this. And we would take a belt from here and do this. Because I do need to smelt these. I think I've got a plan. Okay, all right. Hear me out. What we're going to do, we are going to hit the right keys, grab this, put these along here. And this is going to make the diamond. Got it? And they are going to deposit the diamond onto this run, like this. And that does not hook up. Perfect. So, if I had the right ones, sorters, I need some fast sorters. So, grab them. My inventory is so full now, but it'll do. Let's grab these. So I want to go in and out like that, and I'm going to put a power pole here. And I'll put one here. Now, in theory, if I Control C and just copy this, like that, get rid of this, paste it down to 2. Delete this. No one likes those things anyway. Paste it down. Okay. That's 4 of those. Diamonds are here. These can now output... Where are they? These can output onto here. Like this. And I think I can now make yellow science. I think. Do I don't have a science on me, do I? Oh, damn it. Can I make a science building? No. But let's go make some science buildings. This will automate yellow science for us. Not really what I was intending to do, but it looks like this is pretty sound. And that's still producing quite slowly. So while we're doing it, we should be able to copy this as well. If I copy that, get rid of these, do this, boom, boom, boom. And this also helps me out because it's using up this damn refined oil that was causing me all sorts of problems. So that's producing yellow crystally things. You're consuming yellow crystally things. You're making diamondy things. And you, sirs, fit perfectly in there. And you are going to produce this. And you're going to take them from this side and this side. Now if I do that to... Oh, that one... Oh. Okay, so it does collide. Okay, I can make this work. Like that. And like that. So I have 3 of those. Grab some power. Nice. Everything's powered now. All I need is an output. And I think the output has to go on this side. Like this. Like that. And if I break this one... I can get rid of that. I'm actually quite impressed because I didn't plan to automate yellow signs, but we kind of just did by accident. So let's get this last belt down. Now, this isn't a lot of yellow signs, but it's kind of enough. Now, one thing I do need to do is get rid of this box because that is in the way, and I also need to break this supply line because what we're going to need to do is just reorientate this a little bit, and let's have that going down to there, and that coming into there, and you will come down here, do a UE and come back. So with that in mind, I just realized this was never processing the science either. What was I doing? I must have been drunk or something in one of the other episodes. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. Great, so that's not bad. Let's get you into there, you into there. So now we should, well, are you getting yellow science? You are. You're not getting it all over days. Brilliant. Well, yellow science is chugging along. We could do with more of these, and I made more. Didn't make enough of them, apparently. Can I make any more? No. What? At least tell me what I'm missing. I just wish it would tell me what I'm missing. Boom. Alright. So, we've got yellow science. Solar cells is on the way. This was a little bit unexpected, but it's happening. The only thing we want to start thinking about now is getting some sails into orbit, but I think that's going to have to wait until next episode, because I really wasn't expecting to get that done, and it just kind of happened. So, here's what we'll do. That is now on its way, and we'll have this completed by the time we start next episode. I'll do a bit of digging in the next little while between episodes and see if I can get the automation behind, not this, I can't show you here, I have to show you here, but I can get the automation for this, because being able to automatically build these two things, particularly the ships, is going to be really important. Now, I can't do any of this on this planet, I think. So it's a little bit strange, but what do we need? We need the titanium bars, or reinforced bars, which I am researching now, and everything else looks like to be copper and iron. The only thing we'll have to build here, realistically, is going to be the actual ships. Everything else I should be able to build away. But again, these towers can also be replaced with different ones. Hey, look, this is chugging along. That's ideal. I do not need that many. Oh, actually, they're only 10s, aren't they? Let's say a row. So hopefully this will fill up. You're short on titanium, of course you are. So I'm gonna go, well, sort out my inventory a little bit because it seems to be over full, and then I will see you in the next episode where we will get some of these made, particularly these, because if I can get some of those made, then I can get some launches made and I can start throwing satellites up, and those sails will make a big difference. I might handcraft maybe like 15 or 20 of those rail things between episodes, and once they're in, we can basically use these. So we can actually grab all these materials, I believe. Nope, because we're out of silicon. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the other planet, which means I need to dump all my stuff again in a chest and go grab some titanium and other bits. So yeah, let me go do that between episodes, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you in a while.